If you are really good at doing something, the next step is to actually offer that in a business. And many creative people, many people who are good at whether it's writing or drawing or design or photography or jewelry or any number of other offerings actually do take that next step. And they offer what they do as a service in a service business, and that is wonderful. They get a chance to create income and impact by helping other people, offering their skills as service. But many run into a common problem, and that is that there's only so many hours in the day, and so some of them hit an income ceiling, or they become exhausted because they are racking up more and more hours to earn more and more money, but they realize that that can only take them so far, and they look for other options. Many don't actually figure out what the other option is, aside from, again, continuing to work more and more hours and getting further and further away from their families, further and further away from other pastimes they'd like to engage in, further and further away from actually quality of life, because they're trading so many hours for the dollars. They are putting so many hours into their businesses, and at some point they burn out, or they lose interest, or they even start hating the businesses. They start hating the things that they started because of love. And we don't want that to happen. So here is a way for you to be able to grow your service business, to be able to offer additional help to people who need what you offer. Not everyone has your skill. Not everyone has your talent, your ability. Not everyone has your creativity. So share it with them. And the way to do that is to create a product out of it. So you have been working in your business for a while, and you've begun to earn income, probably very good income even, but it's time to take it to the next level. And the next level for you is creating a product. And what I'm talking about in this particular video is creating a book. How can you turn what you know into a book? If you have been in business for any period of time, you probably know of several questions that you get asked over and over again, that your clients have over and over again. And so that's the basis for your book. It can be an ebook or a print book, but the point is that it's time to package your knowledge. It's time to productify your knowledge. Yes, productify it. Turn it into a product. In this case, a book. And that allows you to be able to expand your reach. It allows you to be able to grow your business. And it allows you to be able to help people in a different way other than trading your hours for dollars. So how are you going to do this book? How are you going to write this book? Well, get the idea from your clients. What do they need to know? What question do they constantly ask you? What series of questions do they constantly ask you? And from there, you see that there's a need for this type of information. So you can write your book based on one of those top questions, or based on a series of those questions. For instance, you can write a top 10 book, the top 10 questions people ask in your field, the top 10 problems people have that you can solve. Or again, as I said, answer one of those questions in a detailed and expert way that allows people to take from your knowledge and to enhance their lives by being able to put into practice what you share in that book. Again, don't get intimidated by the idea of writing a book. Don't get intimidated by the fact that, oh my goodness, I am going to put these words on paper. It's okay. It can be a short book or a longer book. It doesn't have to be very long, because today's reader doesn't have a lot of time. Today's reader wants to get in, learn something, get out, get on with their day. So again, don't get intimidated by the idea of doing a book. The point right now is to expand your business by producing a book that your clients need, a book that you know they need because they keep asking you the same questions. So look at the questions you've been receiving. If you have a database, go back through that database. If you don't have a database, simply go back through your memory. What are the questions you get asked over and over again? What are the answers that you can share with people to help them expand their knowledge and to be able to do the thing that they keep asking you about? And from there, you can go on to create other products. But for now, just focus on this book. Again, whether it's an ebook or a print book, it's time for you to expand your service business with a product, with this book. And you know the book you need to write. Write it based on the interest of your clients. Write it based on the questions that you get asked often. Write it based on some need that your audience has. This is a great way to be able to expand your business and to begin to grow your thought leadership, build your brand, and go beyond simply offering a service, which is what most people get started as and continue to do, and they never get to the next level of expanding into a product. Now, you've learned it. Let's go and apply it. Let's go do it. Accelerate your life so that you live a bigger, better, bolder, creative life doing the thing that life has created you to do.